Hey friends, I'm Ashley and welcome to Ash's Cozy Corner. Station to Station is a game that I have been keeping my eye on ever since I saw it in the Wholesome Direct. The amazing team over at Prismatika were so kind and gifted me an early copy so I could tell you all a little bit more about the game once it's out. Station to Station is actually out now and they are offering a 10% discount if you purchase it during launch week. If you've never heard of Station to Station, here's the official description. Station to Station is a minimalist and relaxing game about building railway connections. Grab your conductor's hat and bring the Voxel art world to life through the magic of trains. This is a cozy railway building simulator that includes puzzle mechanics with some amazing Voxel art graphics, as well as some very cozy music to go along with it. In my last video, I mentioned the challenge of trying out a new genre or a new type of game, and this one was actually my choice to try this month even before getting the early copy. I had never played a railway building simulator before, and to my knowledge, a game with voxel art either, so this was definitely a unique experience. I mean, take a few seconds and look at how beautiful some of the recordings from some of my gameplay is. The developers took the time to create 7 different train designs, and yes, they are all inspired by real-life locomotives. There are also 19 different industry buildings and multiple city variants, giving you plenty of new things to see and do throughout the campaign. When I first started Station to Station, I didn't really know exactly what to expect. I just knew it was going to be a beautiful, cozy experience. There are 2 different modes: campaign mode and custom mode. My first time playing, I started out with campaign mode, and if you purchase this game, I highly recommend starting with campaign mode as well so you can learn the basics of how to play before going into custom mode. In campaign mode, each region has a few different levels to beat before unlocking the next region, with a total of 6 different regions at the current moment. The game really does an amazing job at explaining the puzzle system, so I won't go too deep into it, but the main goal is to place train stations at different buildings and connect them together with rails, making sure each industry or city gets what it needs. It seems very simple, but I promise the puzzles can get very interesting as new buildings pop up throughout the level, making you connect more industries together. You only have so much money to build with, so that adds some high stakes to the puzzles. There's a card mechanic, adding in a few ways to save money or make more money, and there are also different types of trains, ranging from types like freight trains to passenger trains. On top of that, you have a few different bonus goals per level that you can complete, these being the Fun Challenge and the Star Challenge. The Fun Challenge can be things like in the level with $1,000 left, and the Star Challenge could be something like make 2 railroads cross each other 3 times. I personally completed a few of these, but have decided that I'll save those for the days I feel extra patient, as some of them can get extremely difficult, which is perfect for those of you wanting a challenge. Thankfully, even with the challenging nature of the game, I was never stressed, but it did take patience. I definitely felt really smart when I completed a level. However, if you're not wanting a challenge but still want to play in campaign mode, the game has an option for that. No money mode is an option that is super easy to turn on. Even in the middle of a level, if you find yourself stuck, no money mode is just a click away, and I found myself using it the majority of the time just so I could enjoy the train building and watch the world come to life. If you're like me and care about what the finished level looks like, no money mode makes it easier to be more aesthetic with your building instead of most profitable or what makes the most sense. Keep in mind that with no money mode, you can't unlock the bonus goals. Very sad. I'm normally a person who wants to 100% everything in the games that I play, but when it comes to puzzle games, my brain is just like, no. There's also an option for custom mode, which I tried out and I really like. This was a mode that was highly requested by the community, and the developers added it into the final game. This really adds to the replayability of Station to Station, as the campaign mode does have a certain amount of levels, but the custom mode makes it to where you have an infinite amount of different levels. In custom mode, you'll choose everything, including the map size, which you can go from very small to large. You can choose the size of the cliffs, ranging from no cliffs to large cliffs, the type of industry on the map, so think like farming or mining, the biome and landscape, and you can even change the pricing and difficulty option, like deciding to play with no money mode on, which like I mentioned earlier is my favorite way to play. I think my personal favorite custom map was something along the lines of a small map, the countryside biome, regular cliffs, farming and passenger industries, and no money mode. I'm actually obsessed with the countryside biome as it's absolutely beautiful with tons of greenery, animals, and flowers popping up everywhere. But like I said, there is a million different combos, so you can try my combination or try to find your favorite. Even with all of the content included in the game at launch, the developers will be continuing to add more to the game with free updates, which are always so nice. The first update is actually coming pretty quickly in November that includes a new region, more cars with new mechanics, different industry types, and more features that add to the relaxation of station to station. Then another update in December including new levels, more upgrades for custom mode, photo mode, and even more quality of life updates. This is honestly crazy, but there are even more free updates planned to come in the upcoming months after that, and I'll be sure to let you all know in the news sections of my videos when they release. I'm not going to lie, I'm absolutely stoked for the new region in November, as seeing the different landscapes are my favorite part of the game. Station to Station is out now on Steam for $17.99 and you can purchase it down below at the link. Remember, there is also an amazing 10% discount if you purchase it during launch week. Let me know if you guys plan on picking up Station to Station or if you already have, what you think of it. Also, ask any questions you have about the game and I will do my best to answer. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you again to Prismatika for gifting me an early copy to play. Have a cozy day and God bless.